Hey, how are you doing today? I hope you're feeling good. Thanks for stopping by and clicking on the video and hanging out with me for a bit. So, let's talk about Prince William. He recently made an appearance at an event in Monaco and, no surprise, the UK media jumped straight into overdrive trying to boost his image. You'd think he was saving the planet or solving world peace the way they were talking about it. But back in the UK, people didn't seem too impressed. In fact, a lot of folks were more interested in what Harry and Meghan were up to. GB News even aired a segment claiming that when Prince William speaks, the world listens. Which world? And honestly, I couldn't. People online have been roasting that clip ever since. I mean, really, what did he say that's supposed to be so profound? He's not exactly shaking up global policy here. The media keeps pushing this idea that his words carry weight, but the reality is, most people just don't care. It feels like he's desperate to be taken seriously, like he wants to be seen as a big voice on global issues, but it's just not working. He talks, sure, but what's actually getting done? The media talks him up like he's leading these major initiatives, but honestly, if you look at the results, it's pretty underwhelming. And that's the thing. People are noticing. That one line, "the world listens," has become a joke online. People are dragging it because, well, it just doesn't reflect reality. One commenter said, if he really wants the world to listen, maybe he should try doing something first. Talking isn't enough, and I think that hit the nail on the head. Others were more sarcastic about it. One person compared him to a squeaky toy. Like every time he talks about the oceans, he's just making noise to get attention. Then someone else brought up that time he said there are too many people on Earth, right after having his third child. The hypocrisy kind of speaks for itself. And remember when he said Africa's population was harming wildlife? That comment rubbed a lot of people the wrong way. It came across as elitist and, honestly, pretty out of touch, especially from someone living a privileged royal life. People are just tired of the double standards. They want accountability, not royal soundbites. There were also comments like, "We've got bigger problems than this royal PR nonsense." And honestly, I think a lot of people agree. Another person said, "How about helping victims of gang violence in the UK instead of floating around from one cause to the next?" People are frustrated because William seems to start things and then abandon them before they gain any momentum. Meanwhile, Prince Harry is still going strong with the Invictus Games, 11 years in and still making an impact. That's a commitment you can actually see and measure. But William? No long-term results, no follow-through. And yet the media keeps trying to push this idea that he's the serious, responsible royal. It's no wonder people are skeptical. The way people are reacting just shows how tired they are of these PR stunts. William's efforts to seem influential aren't landing. He's coming across more as a figurehead than someone actually making change, and people don't want their tax money going to support that. On the other hand, Harry and Meghan are connecting with people in a way the rest of the royals haven't. Remember that video Meghan posted of her and Harry dancing? It was so casual and joyful, and it totally blew up. Over 42 million views. The media freaked out, but regular people, they loved it. It felt genuine. Media personality Benny James even reposted it and called them the real king and queen. And honestly, you can see why people feel that way. Harry and Meghan seem approachable, down to earth, like people you could actually hang out with. Watching them feels relatable. You think, that's something I'd do. But the rest of the royals, they feel like they're stuck in a costume drama. Detached, untouchable. That's why Harry and Meghan resonate with younger generations and everyday people. They act like normal humans. And that's probably why the royal institution turned against them. The public was clearly starting to relate to the Sussexes more. One commenter said, "I've watched this video too many times and I still laugh. They're such a great match, so full of life." And honestly, same. It's hard not to smile when you watch them. That kind of energy is rare, especially in that world. And even though the UK press keeps claiming the public hates them, the reactions tell a different story. You can hear it in the way people defend them, even calling into radio shows saying, "Leave them alone. Let them be happy." So yeah, despite all the negative press, the support for Harry and Meghan is still strong. The polls the media keep throwing around, they don't really reflect what people are actually feeling. The public's not stupid. They see through the bias. Anyway, that's my take. Let me know what you think down in the comments. I always love hearing your thoughts. Until next time, take care of yourself, and I'll catch you in the next video.